Ladroga, and welcome to
Outside the Doghouse. The Wachusett Dirt Dogs are part of the Futures Collegiate Baseball League and play at Doyle Field, which is located at 160 Priest Street in Leominster. Tickets are very family affordable. Adult tickets are $4.50. Youth tickets ages 5 to 14 are $3, and children under 5 are free. This is the Dirt Dogs' second season playing at Doyle Field, and we have some great, exciting things happening this year.
So one of the exciting things we have this week is Saturday, July 5th, and it'll be Military Appreciation Night. So don't forget to come by Doyle Field to show our appreciation to all active and retired military members. It's also a beer night, so make sure you grab yourself a nice cold beer and drink it in the beer garden.
We are also hosting a baseball clinic this summer. The clinic is for ages 6 to 12 years old. It costs $25 per day or $60 for the whole week. Clinics will provide advanced instruction in hitting, throwing, fielding, pitching, and catching. The first week of the clinic takes place on July 8th, 10th, and 12th, and the second week of the clinic takes place on July 22nd, 24th, and 26th. The clinics run from 9:15 to 11:15, and registration begins at 9 a.m. Registrations are accepted at the clinic, but if you register early, you'll receive a special prize. If you have any further questions about the baseball clinic, please go to our website at dirtdogsball.com or contact Scott, who's the head of baseball operations, at scott@dirtdogsball.com.
And as you can see on the table, we have lots of great merchandise for sale. Anything from snapbacks to adjustable hats to t-shirts to mini bats and pennants. So make sure to stop by Digger's Dog Shop at the games.
Our upcoming home games this week are Wednesday, July 3rd against the Torrington Titans, and Wednesday's also a beer night. Friday, July 5th, which is Military Appreciation Night, and it's also a beer night, and that game's against the North Shore Navigators.
If you can't make it to our home games, make sure you follow us on Twitter at dog_pen to follow our live tweets during the game. Also, make sure you like our Facebook page at Wachusett Dirt Dog.
We've had a very busy week this week. We're having 7 games in 9 days, so we have a few short videos we'd like to share with our viewers. Our videos are, we have one with infielder Austin Sistrunk, and we have one with the assistant coach Kevin Barnaby.
Hey Dirt Dog fans, I'm here with assistant coach Kevin Barnaby. Kevin, great win last night. You being a Leominster native, just talk about what it was like having Coach Johnson Appreciation Night.
It's incredible to be able to give back to a legend like Coach Johnson. He's been here for 43 years. He's won 725 games. It was just our job to be able to give him one victory to send him out on a high note.
You guys really broke it open in the 7th inning. Were the guys seeing the ball better? Did you guys make any adjustments?
Richard did a great job starting us off, laying down a great bunt, and that really gave us some momentum. And I think we did a good job of staying through the ball and going to the opposite field. Where early in the game we tried to pull and hit some home runs early, but they made an adjustment and got us going with some doubles to right center.
And then also touch about the bullpen. They really shut them down. They kept them to 5 runs after they put up those 5 runs.
Our bullpen has been awesome for us all year long. Whether we're down or up, they just continue to put up zeros. All throughout, every single guy out there, we can just count on putting in any situation.
And then this week you guys have a ton of home games. You've been on the road a lot. What's that do for the morale of the team?
It's nice not to be on a bus till 1 in the morning. And the kids really enjoy actually being able to sleep in and not have to be at a bus for noon. They can relax and come show up at the field before. So we're a little bit more energized now that we're not on a bus all day.
All right, awesome. So good luck for the rest of the week, and thanks for the interview.
No problem, thank you.
Hello again, Dirt Dog fans. I'm here with Austin Sistrunk. Last night he was voted the FCBL Hitter of the Night, going 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs. You guys really broke it open in the 7th inning. Were you guys seeing the ball better? What's going on then?
Yeah, I mean, just hitting's kind of contagious, like once one guy gets a good hit, it just seems to carry to the next guy and then the next guy, and just kind of snowball effect. That's how it works.
You guys have a lot of home games this week. So what's that do for the morale of the team? Since you guys have been on the road a lot.
It's very nice considering all our games are like 2 hours away. It seems like 2 or 3 hours away. A lot of guys' families are coming in. Here, I know my family's coming in, Dalton's family's coming in this upcoming week, so that'll be good.
So what was like the mentality of going into that 7th inning? Were you trying to do anything different at the plate? Just trying to keep it simple?
Just try to keep it simple and hit the ball hard the other way.
All right. Just touch on the bullpen a little bit. Your bullpen came in and they shut it down.
Yeah, our bullpen is fantastic. It seems a lot of nights, I'm not bashing on our starters, but it seems like a lot of times our relievers are the ones that save us at the end of the game. So props to them. They did well.
All right, thanks a lot and good luck on the rest of the week.
Thank you.
We also took a clip from our June 30th game against the Torrington Titans, where the Dirt Dogs won 11-5, and we honored Coach Johnson that night.
Good evening. Thank you for attending Coach Emil Johnson Jr. Night here at Doyle Field, hosted by the Wachusett Dirt Dogs. And thank you to the Dirt Dogs for helping us begin a scholarship fund in the name of Coach Johnson. My name is Don Frieda, and I'm here to introduce Coach Johnson to you. I first met Mr. Johnson in 1966 as a young 7th grade student in his print shop class at May A. Gallagher Junior High School here in Leominster. I was in awe as I sat next to him at his desk and watched him oftentimes up close while he made up his lineup card for that day's Leominster High School baseball game. On that day, it made me want to be a teacher, so I might also be a high school baseball coach like Mr. Johnson was. For the past 48 years as a student, a player, and an assistant coach, I have come to learn quite personally what this man is all about. Emil Johnson Jr. is the most competitive man you will ever meet, whether it's in coaching, or playing golf, or playing cards, or going to the racetrack. He is always thinking ahead and looking for weaknesses in his opponent. He studies the game and prepares himself constantly for ways to become a winner. He is a perfectionist and expects nothing less from his coaches, his players, or his harness horse drivers. One day back in the mid-1970s, I was Coach Johnson's JV soccer coach. As he was watching my team play, Coach Johnson let the referee know that he made a bad call. The referee said to him, "Hey buddy, get off the field." Emil yelled back, "Who are you calling buddy? I'm the master around here." Well, he's also the master on a baseball field, proving to be among the best to ever coach high school baseball in Massachusetts. His illustrious 43-year career has come to a close, but not without leaving his legendary mark all across the Commonwealth. He has earned the respect of opposing coaches. Baseball teams from Central Mass, Western Mass, and from Eastern Mass have all come to learn about the style of play that many people call Emil ball. Don't walk the leadoff man, because Emil Johnson will steal second base, bunt him to third, and squeeze him home. Don't fall asleep on the bases, because he will pick you off with your go-ahead runner at second base with 2 outs in the last inning. Emil Johnson Jr. will find a way to beat you one way or another. He is old school. He's a micromanager of everything. He micromanages his players, his coaches, the umpires, the ball shaggers. Throughout his 43 years as a teacher and coach, and for his dedication and loyalty to the school and community. He is a winner, and he made everybody associated with him also a winner. So on behalf of Leominster High School, my fellow assistant coach Rich Barnaby, and all of Coach Johnson's former players, it is an honor and a pleasure to introduce to you the man who really and truly is the master here in Leominster and in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, Coach Emil Johnson Jr. Coach Johnson will now throw out the first pitch.
But I don't walk on water. Listen to Donnie, and everything else is perfect. But really, I've had a lot of, since 1952, when I started playing at this field, until this year, which is 61 years. We've had terrific times, terrific kids, great assistants, and good athletic directors who allowed us to conduct our program the way we felt was.
And we also have a highlight video from the June 30th game where we hit a walk-off home run.
Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, nope, y'all can't copy yet. Glad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music, I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, on my INDEPENDENT and hustling. Chasing dreams since I was 14 with the 4-track bustin'. Halfway across that city with the back crush. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people, spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country.
Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll
I'm so grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me. Go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like I give a little speed to a great white shark on Shark Week. Time to go all gone. Deuces goodbye. I got a world to see. And my girl, she wanna see raw. See, so make you a believer now. Never ever did it for a throne. Never let it go. Giving it back to people. That was awesome.
Today we have two very special guests here with us, shortstop Richard Facto and pitcher Rob Bertucci.
How are you guys doing?
Great.
Good.
Well, we're really excited to have you guys here today and to share some things that the fans may not know about you guys.
So Rob, you are from Illinois and you attend MIT, and Richard, you're from Salem State and you're from Newberry. How hard is it to be away from your family and friends back at home?
Yeah, it's not too bad at all. The school I'm at's probably about 30 minutes away from where I live, and my dad's actually a police officer in Salem. So I mean, when I need to get something from my house or something, I can just ask him and he can bring it to me. So it's really not too bad for me, at least. I don't know about him. He's pretty far away.
It's been a bit of an adjustment, but I definitely am surrounded by some great friends at MIT, so it hasn't been too bad. And my family's come out to see me several times, so it's not too bad. I don't get too homesick.
Is there anyone at home you'd like to make a shout out to?
My grandma Shirley. Just love to say how you doing. I'm sure she's going to tune into this, and I don't know. I'm looking forward to her visit up here. She heckles the umpires for me.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah, my parents are at every single game. They make it a point to come to every single game, so just them.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. So can you tell us a little bit about your living situation now? I know you are both, I think, at Fitchburg State. So can you tell us a little bit about how that dynamic works out for you?
Well, I've been there since the beginning, and it was definitely, it took a little bit of time to settle in. It was really hot the first week, but right now we've got 8 guys over there, and we're the only ones in the dorm, so we have a lot of space to ourselves, and you know, we've kind of settled in and are a nice little family now.
Yeah, same thing, except I've only been there. This is my second day, so I'm still kind of adjusting, but we all get along very well in there. It's good. It's a good time.
Oh, that's good. So you're a shortstop and you're a pitcher. Have you guys had any other positions as you were growing up, or have you stuck to it since, Little League?
I was a starting catcher on my high school team for 4 years. I actually did both pitching and catching, but I guess doing both positions wound up leading to an arm injury. So when I got to college, I had to pick one, and I chose pitching.
I've always been a shortstop since I was 5 years old. I've always been there, so that's
Sticking to it.
Yep. Yeah.
Rob, being a pitcher and you being a shortstop, do you guys have any tricks that you like to do like during the game to get you either motivated or pumped up?
I usually listen to one song. It's called "Hope This Gets to You" before the game, and that kind of gets me going a little bit.
For me, I've definitely got a couple superstitions that I can't tell you guys about. That I can't tell you, or I'd have to kill you, unfortunately. But so I don't know, nothing really too major.
So do you, on your off days, like today, and we had obviously a rain day for a cancellation, so what do your off days look like? How do those play out?
You take that day and basically just relax that one day, and then next day right back at it, really.
Yeah, for me, I'm actually working at Foster Tech for John Morrison, so I wake up just the same, bright and early, and head in and I write software for him, so nothing too exciting.
Do you guys have any hidden talents or any interesting things that the fans would want to know about you?
I am an avid ping pong player, and actually I've also been playing piano for my entire life, so I can tickle the keys a little bit.
Oh, that is pretty
that's
cool.
cool. You'll have to show us. We'll find a piano somewhere.
Yeah, and I couldn't play the piano to save my life, so I mean, I really don't have anything off the field. Nothing too special at all.
I'm sure we'll find something
Yeah.
throughout the season.
Yeah.
We will. So can you tell us a little bit about what you hope to accomplish while you're playing for the Dirt Dogs? Personal goals or team goals?
Well, I hope we just win the whole thing this year. I mean, second year, and go pretty far. It'd be pretty nice to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we're hoping to turn it around right now. We've had a little bit of a rough start, but I think we definitely got the tools to make this a productive season for everybody.
Do you guys have a favorite pro sports team or a favorite athlete?
I'm a diehard St. Louis Cardinals fan, and my favorite pitcher of all time is Bob Gibson. He was a Cardinal. So.
Yeah, from Boston or Massachusetts, so it's got to be the Red Sox for me all the way. And but I will say one thing: my favorite player is Derek Jeter from the Yankees. It's kind of a rivalry, but
That's unfortunate.
yeah.
It's tough.
So if you had to choose one professional team to play for, maybe not even baseball, who would you play for?
I don't know.
I mean, I think I'd play for the Cardinals. I think they have the best fans in baseball, honestly, and I would love to play in front of a hometown crowd.
I'd have to go with the Red Sox on this one. Yeah.
Who doesn't want to play with the Red Sox?
Exactly, right?
Do you guys have any role models either in the sports world or out of the sports world?
I mean, both on and off the field, both my brothers. I have two older brothers. They both played college ball, and they're both my role models for sure. They definitely led the way for me and helped me along the way to get to MIT and to be playing baseball there too.
I'd have to say my brother and my dad, they both play a huge role in my life with when it comes to sports-wise, and they made it possible for me to get to where I am now with all the hard work that we did just when I was growing up and everything. And I just have to, just those two people are just very special for baseball-wise.
So can you tell us a little bit about how you came to play for the Dirt Dogs?
Well, for me, it got towards the end of the MIT season this year, and I actually didn't have a spot to play, so I started emailing out to a bunch of team owners in a bunch of different leagues, and John was the first guy that got back to me. And I was really excited. He told me, you can come play for the team and you can come work for my company, so that seemed like the best of both worlds.
I was, my first option for the summer baseball was just Legion, and my coach at school got me a tryout for the Cape Cod League. I was down there for about 2 weeks on a temporary contract, and then I came back up here and was waiting on a call from a couple teams, and then this Mr. Morrison called me and offered me a spot, and I hopped on that one pretty quick.
So you're liking it so far?
Yeah, loving it, having a blast.
Well, let's get to know you guys a little bit more outside of baseball. What is your most embarrassing moment?
All right, well, when I was in high school, I was running out to one of my positions, or run out to shortstop actually, and tripped on my shoelace and fell right on my face going out to my position right at third base. It was right down. It was not very fun. Not very fun to be in. Very embarrassing.
Mine probably happened off the field, but one of my most embarrassing moments, I fell asleep in high school in a class, and I slept probably for a good 30 minutes. And even after the bell rang and everybody left the classroom, people were standing outside the door laughing at me because I was the only person in the class and I was still asleep.
No one woke you up after that?
Nobody woke you up.
Nobody woke me up.
Oh, wow.
I would have woke you up.
Thanks.
I wouldn't have let you sit there.
Thank you very much, Emily.
No problem.
So do you guys have a celebrity crush out there?
Mine's definitely Ryan Gosling.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. No, but actually, I probably, I think I'd probably go with Blake Lively.
I'd probably say Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
I like Katy Perry a lot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
She's a little out there sometimes.
Yes, she is.
Have you guys ever been involved in any good pranks or had any pranks ever done to you?
At school this past year, my neighbors actually I went to my neighbors, they were trying to pull pranks on us, so I ended up getting a string and tied their door to the door across the hall. And they couldn't get out. We kind of left that for a little while.
How long before they were able to get out?
We kind of milked that one for a couple hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I know our pitching staff up at school is just full of pranksters. We always are putting eye black on the coaches' helmets so that they have eye black across their forehead. And this year, probably my favorite one this year is we took ghost pepper powder and we put it on seeds because everybody likes to steal all the pitchers' seeds at the game. And when our coach came over and took a handful of seeds and his mouth was just on fire.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is good.
It was hilarious.
So can you tell us maybe a little bit about your worst date you've been on?
So probably the worst date I've ever been on, it's not too bad. I took a girl, she was a diehard Red Sox fan, and I took her up into the Fenway press box before a game. And it was a Baseball Tonight night, so Aaron Boone was up there, and she just went cold on him. I had to physically restrain her so she didn't assault him. But the rest of the date went okay.
Oh, good. Glad to hear.
I mean, I haven't even gone on a date in a while. I've had a girlfriend for about 2 years almost. I mean, a year. I'm going on a year and a half, but so we don't have much.
Well, that's good. Couldn't have been a bad date if you're dating her. So.
Yeah, it was good.
What is your best pickup line?
Go for it.
All right, I would say is, do you do karate because your body is kicking? I'm a big fan of that one.
That's not a bad one.
I gotta rep MIT here and go with a nerdy one. So if you were f of x, I'd want to be f prime of x so I could be tangent to your curves.
I'm sure that would work at some MIT girls.
It only works if the girl knows calculus, but
You can tell it's a pickup line, so
Yeah.
you got that going for you.
yeah, it works all the time.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite college memory, or what are you most excited for next semester?
I'd say my favorite college memory would be winning the MASCAC championship. As a freshman, thought that was pretty cool because I never was a part of anything that big. When we won, it was pretty special.
Who'd you play against?
Played against, it was a few playoffs. We played against Westfield. Who else did we play against? I really don't remember, honestly. Really forget, but other than that.
Must have been a great feeling to win that.
Yeah, it was good.
For me, we've never actually won a conference championship in MIT's history. So next year, I'm looking forward to. We've gotten knocked out of the championship game twice in the last 3 years, and next year I'm looking forward to capturing our first one in school history.
So can you tell us the differences between playing for the Dirt Dogs and playing for the colleges you play for?
It's definitely more laid back, for sure. I can tell you wouldn't see the pitchers walking around in sombreros during BP at MIT. But the pitching staff,
shorts.
yeah, or short shorts or Santa hats. The pitching staff for the Dirt Dogs, it's great. I love being down in the bullpen with those guys, just because it's a really laid back atmosphere, and we love to have fun down there.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more laid back, even as a position player. Really just try to have fun, a lot of fun. And when baseball is a game, it's supposed to be fun. And makes it a lot more, it's a little bit more enjoyable when you can just really enjoy it, like really have a lot of fun. I'm not saying college isn't fun, it's just a lot more intense. But
Right, the pressure's on.
Yeah.
So now we know a little bit about you guys. We know you have some great coaches on the Dirt Dog staff. Can you tell us a little bit about them and what they do?
Well, he actually hasn't met Coach Parisi yet.
Yeah.
Coach Parisi's been away for the last few games, but I can tell you Coach Parisi's been a big help to me pitching. He's come down and helped me when I'm throwing bullpens. But he's also just, he's very good at making it so that it's a laid-back team atmosphere, but you can tell that he still really wants to win, that he's really driven and competitive, which is exactly what we need this summer.
Yeah, like you said, I never really met him yet, but I do know that Coach Davis hits probably the best fun goes I've had in a while. And Barnaby throws some pretty good BP. That's all I really know so far. And I played against him in college. He's at Fitchburg, so.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll get to know him a little more as the season goes on.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you guys have some pretty great coaches, and we can't wait to see what's in store for the rest of the season.
I just want to say thank you guys so much again for joining us, and we really appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks.
So again, we just wanted to let you know we're hosting a baseball clinic this summer. The clinic is for ages 6 to 12 years old. It costs $25 per day or $60 for the whole week. The first week of the clinic takes place July 8th, 10th, and 12th, and the second week takes place on July 22nd, 24th, and 26th. The clinic runs from 9:15 to 11:15, and registration begins at 9 a.m. Registrations are accepted at the clinic, but if you register early, you will receive a special gift. If you have any further questions about the baseball clinic, you can go to our website at dirtdogsball.com or contact Scott at scott@dirtdogsball.com.
Also, don't forget to join us at Doyle Field, located at 160 Priest Street in Leominster, for our upcoming home games, which are Wednesday, July 3rd, and Friday, July 5th is Military Appreciation Night, and they're both beer nights. Anybody with a military ID for Friday, July 5th will get in free. Adult tickets are $4.50, youth tickets ages 5 to 14 are $3, and children under 5 are free. Also, if you'd be interested in joining our fun Wachusett Dirt Dog staff, and we do have a lot of fun.
We do.
It's a great experience if you want to work in the sports world. Please contact Scott at dirtdogsball.com.
Also, don't forget to check us out on FATV, and you can check the website for local listings. We also have a new Instagram and Vine. You can check out all our cool videos and photos from the game. Also, please stay tuned to see a short clip of Rob doing some pretty cool bat tricks. So thanks again for watching, and hope to catch you next time on
Outside the Doghouse.